Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Okay, so this is a general finance reading for the sign of Cancer. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't expect me to tell you what to invest in. I've got no idea. If you choose to go and buy something or choose to, I don't know, get a new job, I'm not telling you to do it, but if you choose to do that, it is completely your choice. You've all got free will. If you do want financial advice, please go and speak to a qualified professional. This is just a general reading to give some general advice to a situation that the sign of Cancer may find themselves in, to help, I don't know, increase their finances, potentially help them with whatever financial situation they currently could find themselves in. Now, today is the 4th of May when I'm reading this. It is whenever it falls into your feed is when it is relevant for yourself. There's no particular limit on it. It is could be your past, could be your present, or it could be your future. Okay, so we're going to start with the Spirit Oracle animal. Spirit, can you please give us a Spirit Oracle animal to start the advice with Cancer with regards to what their current financial circumstances could be? That's too many, please, Spirit. Just one would be great. We get a card for some advice with regards to Cancer's current financial circumstances, please, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit is giving us the Ladybug. So good luck. Okay, so you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. Okay, that's always good to have in a finance reading. Good luck. So Spirit, let's get into the tarot. Please give us the situation that some of the Cancer collective may find themselves in and some advice with regards to that, please. Now, when I say finance, this is basically anything that may affect your financial stability. So it could be, career related as well as finance itself. So take whatever resonates. Like I say, you've all got free will, so I'm not telling you to go and get a new job. I'm not telling you to quit your current job, and I'm not telling you to go and buy a load of stocks and shares or a property. Okay? Please, Spirit, give us some information with regards to the current finances or current financial situation that Cancer finds themselves in. Okay, so this is your current financial position. These are your blocks, your core beliefs that contribute to your blockages, your changes that will improve your situation, and your outcome. And we've got the 6 of Wands as the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the 6 of Wands in the overall energy. So when it is upright, it would suggest that you're somebody that looks at others that have already got success to realise how it is that you need to get the success that you want. When it's in the reverse, it suggests that you don't do that. So that would suggest that you basically follow your own path, and that it doesn't really matter to you. You know, you know what you want to do, and you are under the impression that you know how to go about increasing your finances, and you don't necessarily need help or guidance from other people. Okay. Now the strength card in your current circumstances is suggesting that, you know, you're pretty courageous, and you're daring when it comes to your finances. So whether that's that you know, if you want to purchase something, you basically, you know exactly what you want and you go and get it. You know, same with work. If you want a new job, you go and, you know, you jump in it and you go straight for it. You go and do what you need to do. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is the Knight, when he's in the upright, is suggesting that he makes plans for what he wants in the future, and he will plant those seeds and will basically just, you know, start from scratch, plant those seeds, nurture them, and eventually they'll grow into what he needs to. Now, when it's in the reverse, it suggests that there is no plan. So part of your blockage is the fact that there's no, you don't plan. You just go for it, and that, you know, that's what your strength card is suggesting. You know, that's what you currently do. So it might be something where you need to start planning a little bit more, putting those plans into motion, one step at a time, planting those seeds. Whether it's something that you want a particular job, you might have to go on a course for it, for instance. If it's something where you want to buy a property, you know, you might need to start saving money towards it to get where you need to go. Okay. Now the Seven of Wands is another, how do you put it? It's a core belief that contributes towards your blockages. Okay. So this particular core belief, when it's in the upright, is about checking out what you're spending, you know, and cutting out what you don't need to spend on. So when it's in the reverse, it's suggesting that you don't do that. Okay, so a blockage to that, it's contributing to your blockages. So the fact that you don't analyze your outgoings, for instance, you could have hidden money there. So it could be something as simple as, you know, you want to buy a house or a car, or you want to buy, you know, some designer gear, or just anything in general. You want to save for a holiday, you know. In order to do that, you might need to have a look at your finances and see, well, what can I cut down my spending on? You know, it might be something where you might realize that you've got a subscription to something obscure that you haven't used for a while. Maybe you've got a TV subscription or like some streaming services, and you haven't used that streaming service for a couple of months. You know, you cancel it, and then you've got, you know, a couple of quid extra that you can save. It could be, for instance, that you might have got used to buying a particular brand of margarine. It could be something little and silly like that, and you might, you know, find something equally as nice, and it's, you know, cheaper. Could be that you used to, you know, shopping in the same supermarket. Swap supermarket, might be a bit cheaper for you. You know, it could be any number of things like that. But it does suggest that, you know, you need to have a look at a bit more in depth in your finances. It could be something a bit bigger. Could be that, you know, they tell us to swap energy providers every now and then. Not that it makes much difference at the minute, but, you know, swapping maybe your internet provider, you know, streaming service providers, like I say, could all help save money. Okay. If it's not money related, for instance, it could be something where if you're wanting to start a business, you know, you've got to plant those seeds, you've got to make your business plan, take step-by-step action. But it could be that you haven't got the time or the energy because you're having to put your time and your energy somewhere else. So working out, where is your time and your energy being drained? Where could you redirect it? You know, it might be that you might have really, not saying that you have, but you could have particular people in your energy that might be a bit draining. So maybe cutting the interaction down with them a little bit, taking some more you time, you know, that kind of thing. And making sure that you've got the energy to boost it. If it's education wise, you know, if you're looking for a job and you need to go, or you're studying to get a decent, you know, I don't know, maybe you're studying to become a doctor, but you found that all of a sudden you haven't got the time to go and do the studies. You know, why? Do you know what I mean? Analyze your life, work out what's getting in the way. And that is what that Seven of Wands is representing. Now, your Seven of Pentacles, for what changes you can bring about into your situation. Now, that is suggesting that, that basically you don't make hasty decisions. Okay, so look at what's going on, analyze it properly, and make a proper, you know, non-hasty, rational decision. Okay, now the Six of Swords in the reverse is saying that you're currently stuck in a rut. So if you considered, you know, those changes and you get over your blockages, you won't be so stuck. Now the Knight of Pentacles as well is very slow moving. So, you know, when you are planting those seeds, if it is something where you're looking at a career, you've got to go through a particular training period first before you actually get what you need. It's going to feel like you're stuck for a while, but you're not stuck. You're just moving really slow. So you just need to bear that in mind as well, okay? So with that Knight of Pentacles, yeah, he is a slow moving knight. He's the slowest in the deck. His horse is practically standing still. And if you have a look at him, there's no real sign of speed on there compared to some of the other horses. He is literally standing still. Let's see if I can find one of the other horses in the deck so I can show you the comparison. I mean, look, he's flying. Flying's always quicker than walking. I'll never find him when I'm looking for him. I mean, the Knight of Wands has got off. He's given up and he's walking himself. Which is odd, because he's normally quite a fast one. He's clearly not very fast in this deck. Anyway, I digress. So let's get some clarification on these cards. I don't feel the need to clarify the strength, because I'm pretty sure you'll know whether or not you jump into things and whether you are very enthusiastic about things. It was the 6, wasn't it? So remember number 6 for your lottery numbers if you need a 6. I mean, we've got another one. There are reoccurring numbers on here of 6s and 7s, so keep an eye out for 6s and 7s, because that, if you come across 6s and 7s on your travels and you keep seeing them reoccurring, it means that you're on the right path. And you have got angels trying to guide you on the right way. Okay, so Spirit, can we get some clarification for this Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords, please? We've got the 4 of Swords. We have got the Hanged Man, the King of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so let's have a look at those. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is being clarified by the 4 of Swords. Now, this suggests a period of, I mean, it can be a period of healing, but it can also be reflection as well. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it would suggest to me that you need to, you know, you need to sit and have a think about, you know, what are your next steps forward? What can you plan? The 7 of Wands is being clarified by the Hanged Man. Okay, now what he's saying is thrift can turn a difficult situation into a profitable one. Okay, so that would suggest to me that, you know, that as well as looking at your finances, you might need to, again, cut down your spending. So that's just reiterating that, really. The 7 of Pentacles is clarified by your King of Cups. Okay, now he's saying that dreams can be achieved with management of of your funds and your finances. So again, it's all clarifying that you need to have a look more about your spending, and thinking wisely about what you're actually spending on. Do you need to spend on that? You know, is it actually benefiting you to keep purchasing things like that? You know, can you swap it out for something? You know, don't rush into impulse buying, for instance. Think it through. Do you need it? You know, and that sort of thing. If you're looking at a new you know, if you want to go out buy a new phone, for instance, instead of impulse buying, look them all up. One company might offer you exactly the same package for a significant amount lower. I mean, but yeah, and then you've got the Six of Swords being clarified by the High Priestess. Okay, so if you remember, the Six of Swords is saying that, you know, you've got to, you might be changing your you know, you're traveling, you're transitioning potentially into a new phase. You might be, or you're feeling a bit stuck, so that transition's being a bit slow. That the High Priestess is, you know, saying that, you know, basically, not to reiterate, you know, about saving, but she's saying that, you know, have prudence in your spending. So yeah, again, she's saying save your money, you know. She is also saying that, or she just suggests that, you know, give a bit to charity as well. So to me, that would suggest, you know, you get what you give. You know, being generous with something, whether it's your time, doesn't have to be money. You know, give to charity with your time, and you know, you'll reap benefits from it. I mean, you might be feeling stuck, but your ladybird's telling you to just let go. You know, you'll have that luck. You know, don't worry, be happy. All I've got is Bob Marley in my head now. You know, feel good about being you. Bless the world with you. Go and spend some time with a charity if you need to. Give some time away charitably. You know, spend time with other people. It doesn't have to be charity. It could be friends, family members. You know, help them out a little bit if they need a bit of help. Spread you around, and you'll have it, you know, return to you. But you might find that, you know, you might go and talk, you know, help out family members or something, and find a new way of doing something. So it could be, for instance, that you might go and help your family member, or a friend. You know, maybe you're doing some decorating with them, and as you're decorating, you start talking about, I don't know, it could be anything. Maybe you're talking about your energy provider, and you know how it's coming up for renewal, and your friend goes, oh, or your family member does the whole refer a friend, you get, you know, 50 quid knocked off or something. It could be anything like that, you know. So yeah, do be mindful of that sort of thing. So, you know, you know, get yourself out there, socialize with people, give a gift of your time. I mean, obviously you don't have to. I mean, if it's something to do with purchasing a property or anything like that, you know, again, it's all really the same sort of thing. It's investing your time, energy and money wisely, and making sure that you're cutting out where you don't need to use it, you know. And just, you then saving it for where you do need it. Okay. But when it comes to some of it, do make sure that you are still being charitable with it. Don't become a you know, a scrimper, what is it you call it, a Grinch, a Scrooge, for instance. You know, somebody that's all, no, I need everything. You know, give out some of your time and your effort, or if you can afford to donate money to something, then do it, you know, because at the end of the day, it'll come back to you in some way. it's in some form. Karma will come back at some point. It's, you know, that's how the universe does things. So yeah, so I hope that helps some of you. Let's give you the numbers. So we've got 6, 2, 7s, 4, 12, 8. The King of Cups would be a 14, and the Knight of Pentacles would be again a 12. Yeah, so any combination of those that you might put down on the lottery, maybe 26, 42, I'd say 87, but that ain't a number on the lottery. But whatever you put down, you know, if you do win anything on the lottery with any of those numbers, leave us a comment. It'd be great to hear from you. Okay, well, I hope that helped somebody out there. And thank you for joining me today.